What is going on with aiming zoom? Have you seen the footage of Suicide Squad? What is this? What is this aiming zoom? This topic keeps coming up on my channel anytime I play a game where it's third-person shooting action, usually over the shoulder. Aiming your gun makes the camera zoom in, sometimes heavily restricting your vision. I don't mind it so much in a slow, creepy horror game where a lot of the combat is in already claustrophobic spaces, but then you take the same combat and throw it into a big open arena with fast enemies running around trying to flank you. It doesn't make any sense for the camera to act this way, and I've drawn attention to mods that can take it out. In these action games, having the camera zoom in on your target like this hardly helps with your accuracy or ability to focus on what you're shooting at. It's not the zoom that helps the accuracy, it's the character's aiming stance, which can be done without zooming, as seen by the use of mods that remove it. The zoom is purely aesthetic. It's just a visual effect to trick you into thinking the action is more intense than it is. It's like screen shake. Screen shake effects can certainly add to the feeling of action, but smart designers know that it can cause problems for people, so they either give you the option to turn it off completely or adjust it to your personal comfort. But aiming zoom gets no such attention. They just slap it in and call it a day. So dramatic that aiming feels like whiplash. What is this? Why is this necessary?
Ridiculous!
I installed a mod here that locks my FOV, and I'm able to play so much more comfortably without that zooming nonsense creating artificial difficulty. And if a game has a free fire mode, they tend to make the spread so terrible that you're basically handicapping yourself for not zooming in, which then handicaps you anyway by cutting off your vision when you do zoom in. Looking at the footage of Suicide Squad, it appears to be the perfect example of this stupid mechanic erupting into chaos. Like I said earlier, when the game is slow and claustrophobic, it's fine, and it's not so bad in cover shooters. But look at this insanity! I've never seen characters flying around like this. Aiming zoom is gonna make things so disorienting. Look how far the character snaps to the side to aim at one guy, while there's potentially half a dozen other enemies around you. The camera is already flying around all over the place because of how frenetic the action is. This aiming zoom is only going to hinder you. My god, I hope you can change this in the settings. How bad is this gonna get? Unfortunately, I think we're stuck with it. But if we're lucky, developers will start adding customization options to aiming zoom. Fingers crossed. Till then, there's always mods if you're on PC. Enjoy Suicide Squad.